So today we are going to discuss 16 field finding procedure and condition type control. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me log into the system. Let me know once you can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So please make a note all the 16 fields, what and all there. The first field is step, counter, condition type. They will ask what is the interview point of view. They will ask what are the 16 fields. You have to by heart this one.
So this
Step,
is counter, sir.
step, counter, condition type, description, from to manual, required, statistical, print, subtotal, requirement, calculation type, alternative base type,
Sir,
account, alternative base type.
yes.
And account key, accurate. So today we are going to discuss about this all the fields, what and all it is useful for. Make a note. First step. Step. Make a side heading. Step. So step number specifies the sequence of the condition type in pricing procedure.
So the specific sequence of condition.
It specifies the sequence of the condition type in pricing procedure. Second step. Step number will use it to from mind to determination as a base value.
Sir, second step is there, sir.
No, it's a second point actually. Step number will be used in from mind to determination in base value. So you can understand the point, right?
Yes, sir. Used in two combined.
Yeah. So what is the step number? Step number specifies the sequence of the condition type. So we are given the sequence 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Likewise, we are given the sequence. So this is the usage of this step number. And this step number is also useful to determine from and to values. So from and to values, what we are referring the step values, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. To determine the from and to values as a base value. This will help to, this is the usage of step number. Okay. Next field is counter. Make a set headings, counter. We use counter if there is a no space between the step.
Sir, we use counter.
Yeah, we use counter if there is no space between the steps.
If any space between the steps, we are using that.
Yeah, if there is no space. So for example, you can see the Excel. I'm sharing. Here in the step number, we are given the 10. And next field is counter. Okay. So immediately after step number 10, we are already created the condition as and step number 11. Okay.
Yes.
So there is no space between this.
Yes.
So in that case, what we will do, we will use this counter as 1 and we will use counter as 2. So assume this one 11. There is no space in between these steps. Okay.
Yes.
So we will do 10.1 and 10.2, 10.3, 10.4. So likewise, we will give the counter so that system will be determined and based on their location. If it is the base condition type, it should be determined before the base value. If it is a discount, then it should be determined based on above the gross values. So you can use this. This is the function of this counter. If there is no space between the steps, we can use the counter to add additional condition types.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the purpose of this counter.
Sir, we can use up to 10.9 like that, sir. Then 11 it will come.
So even you can use if it is more increased numbers, like you are already up to 9 you are entered, then you can also start with 1.1, 1.2. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
It's actually taking the date. So you can go up to 9.9. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that means you can use up to the counter up to 9.9. So it will allow more number of steps in between the counter. So if you want to show the example, I can show you. So if it is there, if there is no gap between, you assume that 3.0, after that immediately 31 is the this step number. So what I will do, I will try to add the one more condition with counter. Go to new entries with 30 I will give 1. Again 30. I will give 2. In 30 itself, I will give 3.
So
Okay.
that automatically that will take the 30.1, 30.2, 30.3 like
Yes, yes. This is the usage of counter. Okay.
yes.
So far we have not used, but I will showing you how to use this. Okay.
Yes.
So even you can use 30.9. Okay. You can add the condition types that will be shown in the pricing procedure below the 30 step. Okay. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the usage of counter. Go back. Next step is condition type. You know condition type. Condition type controls the type of the price components. Note it. What is condition type? Condition type controls the price of the price component. So there are different condition types are there. Base price, discount, surcharges, taxes, free goods, cost, header conditions. You know everything, right? Now, actually, before starting our pricing procedure itself, we should have discussed this one.
Yes.
But now you understand everything, right?
Yes.
So the different price components are base price, discount, surcharges, taxes, header conditions, discount conditions, and cost conditions, cash discount condition, and order header values. So these are all the different types of condition types. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. The next step, next field is description. Make it out. Description. Description will help to determine the describe the condition type in the sales statement. So what is the description it was determining for PR00? It is saying as description, and for discounts we are given the description, this description while creating the condition types. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That describes will help
Describe.
to describe the condition type in sales document. And description also, this is important function of this description. Description also used to bifurcate the pricing structure. Like we are bifurcated, like one is base price, another one is gross value, net value. Likewise, we are bifurcated, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Bifurcate.
uh, also useful to bifurcate the pricing structures. Example of bifurcation steps: base value, gross value, net value, etc.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Next step from. So one more point. So whenever you will maintain the description, the step has to be statistical always. So whatever the step you will write it in the description field, the step has to be in the statistical value, so that the description step should not have any effect on the accounting document. Make a note. So whenever we will maintain the description in pricing procedure, mark statistical. So
It won't affect our pricing structure.
so it won't affect on account postings and the values will not affect to sales document. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Next field, make a note. From.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. From will help to determine the base value from the calculate to calculate the condition type value.
So it determines the base value.
For calculating condition type value. So you can see here we are given the from values for the base price we are given step number is 10. So it is determined the values from the step number 10.
Yes.
So also for the discounts we are given the step number 20. So it will consider the base value from the step number 20. Okay.
Yes.
This is the usage of this.
Base value to calculate condition value.
Yes. So next step, next field, make a note. 2.
Yes.
So 2 value, it will help to use to accumulate the values of the multiple steps which are in the sequence.
We have to use
To accumulate in the sense
Values.
values of multiple steps which are in the sequence. Okay.
yes.
So for example, if I want to accumulate the values of the discounts, so I will go to the steps. I will give description, total discounts. So what I will give from 30 to 70. And it should be statistical. Click on enter. I think it should be 30 only. Let me cross verify. So what is our 30 to 70 is the discounts, right? 70 is the discount. But we are not given any new entries. 170 total discount 70. Click on enter and save it. So it automatically determines the values while creating the sales document. So just I am creating one sample, running one sample order to show you how the calculation for this works. So click on execute. If I go inside to these conditions, see, it's saying total discounts, it's coming under the section last step. Just we are added this one. So it will calculate the total discount values from this step to this step. How much it was discount value is there. It summed up and showed it in the sales statement. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is about I'm saved this. Go back.
That
Oh,
50 is a total discount.
yeah, total discount value it was applying on the document is 50. Okay. This is
Yeah.
about from mine to the next field, manual.
Yes, sir.
So if any condition, make a note. If any condition, if we check the manual,
If any condition, check.
if you check that, if you check manual, like if you check this manual, we are checked this condition manual. Then that condition type will not be determined automatically into sales document.
Will not determine automatically.
Will not determine automatically into sales document. User has to enter manually.
Yes.
So all the header conditions have the manual, manual field is checked. Make a note. All the header conditions, manual field is checked.
Network conditions.
Yes. So we are already used the header conditions, HA00 and some other conditions, HB00. Okay.
That is only for header.
Yeah, that is up to business actually. I shown you as an example of header discount and fixed value based. But if client want to determine the base price also as a manual, yes, you just need to be maintain it as manual entry here. So whenever you are creating, why it's come here? Yeah. So whenever see if client requirement is if they don't if they want to create the base value itself as a manual, then you can mark this field. That's it. That is the usage of this field. Okay.
Yes.
If you click this manual, so I saving. Let me try to save sales order. So actually, one thing is all the head. Whenever you are creating the manual conditions, you not required of any access sequence. But for our base price conditions, this access sequence is already made. Let's see how the system will behave.
It's not allowing to enter, sir.
No, actually, there was some. I need to come back. I click on enter. You can see our price condition itself is not determined. Okay. I mean base
Yes.
price. So what you can do? You can give TR01 Enter. Cannot be entered manually because we are already maintain
Already
the
created.
already have this condition. I mean, access sequence is already there, and we'll try to remove that.
Sir, you are getting availability check for material because you have used more quantity, sir.
Yeah, there is a shortage of quantities, so we usually get that error. So I remove that condition, access condition, access sequence from my price, my condition type. Enter. You're asking this screen. Go to enter. TR01. Enter. So actually, we should not change our base price because there are few other steps are there in the controls. If I go to the, one second, let me replace our access sequence. I don't want to change anything now. You can check from your side, okay?
Yes.
I don't want to change our structure because we are already did so much work on that. So this is the usage of manual. Okay, I saved this, replaced this, and tried to create the sales order. It should now come. The prices has to. Yeah, our prices is determined. So if you want to make the base value condition, please try to reproduce the case from your side. If you have any doubts, please let me know by tomorrow's class. Okay.
Yes.
So you try to create your own base price with manual entry. After completion of full today's class, you came to know what and all the fields you are going to change. If it is the manual condition, what and all the fields you are going to change, that you will came to know. Okay. This is one task. Please note it. So let me. So this is the usage of manual entries. So if any condition type, if you check the manual, then system will not determine condition types automatically. User has to maintain manually. Example of manual condition types, all header condition types are manual condition. Okay. Next field is required.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So if you check this required, any of the field. So far we have checked only for the tax conditions. You can see tax condition only we are checked as required. So without this condition type, system will not allow to save the document. If you check the required, then system will not allow to save the document without that condition type. Okay, this is the usage of. Make a note.
Yes.
Required any condition type. If you check required, then if that condition type is missing in sales document.
Sir, voice.
So if any condition type, if you check this required field,
Then it will not.
then system will not allow to save the document without condition type. So for example, what I will do for your understanding, I will make one of header condition type because so far the document is not determined any manually we need to give, but I am checking as required here this HA00 and saved it. Okay.
Yes.
And try to create the sales order. Enter. Enter. Continue. See, it was saying pricing condition, mandatory condition HA00 is missing. So we made the setup like we are marked this field as required field. Okay, this condition as.
Yes.
Got the point. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the usage of the required field. So actually, for the standard practice, TR00 should be as a required field. If you, I need to mark that one. I was corrected that one now. You are also correct your pricing procedure. Okay. So if it is there is no base price, then how you will calculate the discounts and taxes and surcharges? So this is the important field. So I make it as a required field here. Okay. You are also correct your pricing procedures. Is a base price is a required field and save it. Next field is statistical.
Yes.
So statistical, if you check this, then the condition type value does not have any effect on net value. Like make a note. If you check this, then the condition type value does not have any effect on net value. So yesterday we had discussed statistical conditions.
Sir, then the condition type value doesn't have.
Any effect on net value. And the condition type value will not posted into accounting.
Condition type value will not put it into sir.
The condition type values will not posted into accounting. You can see here, we have created one test order. You can see there was a example of statistical conditions, VPRS and SKTO. We make it as statistical. Okay, if you see here, the conditions are statisticals, correct?
Yes.
So it is having of 9,000 INR. Whether it is showing it is in the net value? No.
No, sir.
Net value it's only of 9,700. And these values whether it will post to accounting? No. This is the use. This is the purpose of usage of the statistical field. If you check this, even if I try to mark that base price as a statistical, okay, and saved it. Now you try to create the sales order. Then quantity I have one. So you
It will
can
not
see.
affect our net value.
So statistical value, it I have make it the our B TR01 base price as the statistical value. So is there any value it was posted so far? It is showing some condition value. And anywhere it was hitting to hit net value? No, the value whichever you are seeing here is and all the discount values. Okay, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, minus 247 which you are seeing in the net value, that is inclusive of that is only the discount values and surcharges values which are referred to base price, which are all referred to base price condition. Okay, but our PR00 itself is I have make it statistical, so it does not post the values into net value, and the values, even if you try to create the invoice, the values will not be posted into accounting. Okay, this
Yes,
is
sir.
the usage of statistical. Example of
Pre-
what?
Previously, it was unchecked, sir. So
Yeah,
that time that showing 973 something.
yeah. If you uncheck this and save it and try to update, it's already in change mode. So I will come from the beginning again. You see some values with the positive values. Okay, because it now unmarked as statistical. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Okay. If you check, it will take only uh, discounts.
yeah. It will check based on the base values. Yes, in our case, yes, it is considering discounts and surcharges and taxes also. Okay, okay.
Sir, can't we give two check boxes like statistical and requirement?
Statistical and requirement. Then what is the usage? See, statistical
So,
means, see, for example, statistical, see, we have a statistical condition, this one. So if you want to make it required this field, yes, we can mark that required, and even we can mark it as a statistical. That is up to you, up to business then. So you're asking statistical and required, right?
sir, now there is three options now, sir. Okay, one, if we give manual, we should enter manually and it won't work. But
Yes.
requirement and statistical both are there, no, sir.
Yes.
So requirement is a use of, we require that field, so we have marked that requirement tick.
Yes. Yes.
Statis
Correct.
so statistical is like automatically it will show the value you are mean to say, no, sir.
Mm, in few cases, okay. Yes, what you said is correct. But most of the
So
cases,
for
yes,
one, so suppose for now for standard price, okay, I want standard price. I'll mark for requirement. Then
mm,
I want it to come automatically, so I'll mark statistics. Is that fine or only should mark
no,
only?
you don't confuse with that required and statistical. The usage of statistical is if you check any of the condition, if you check any of the condition as statistical, then the conditions values will not affect any net value, and the condition values will not posted into accounting. That is the usage of statistical. Then
Okay.
the statistical conditions required or not required, that is up to you. I mean, up to business. If they want TP00 as a required field, then they can mark. That is up to them. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the usage of statistical. I was unchecking all. But make sure that whatever the description, I mean the bifurcation steps like base value and gross value, net value should be statistical value. So if I uncheck this one, let me show you one scenario. If I uncheck this statistical, okay,
Yes, sir.
as a base value step, I was considering as is not marked as statistical. Hmm. Let me rethink. One second. Yeah, I don't want to disturb that one. I want to disturb whatever we are added now. So what I will add? Yeah. So what I will add? I unmark the net value. Okay. So or else what I will do? I will unmark statistical step of total discourse which we are added just now. Okay, and try to save it. So currently it was fetching 9753 as a net value. Let's see after unchecking that one what it will. But same values. I think yes, saved this. Data is already showed. But it is the last step so that you don't see any effects. So anyway, I was marking this one. I will try to unmark this gross value. So currently fetching. You see here actually, see even there was a effect. So what is the tax amount here in our case? 75550. Yes, they don't have any effects. So let me try to save this. I was unmarked the gross value step as not statistical. If I go to the conditions, gross value was as unmarked statistical. But actually the thing is, we are not referred 253 net value. So the thing is, we cannot replicate the case now. I'm saving back. In our case, any of the example of condition. Base value 10 is counts from and to some value will come here. On that value, it will calculate these values. Okay. Okay. What I will do, I will add one more gross value after the insurance. So one is 101. Gross value, just click enter, save it, go back. Where I have added 101 step as a gross value. So gross value actually it was taking as 2270. Okay. After discount, we call it as gross value, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I for this test case, I just saved this order. So earlier what it was determining 9753 1755. Okay. The values. In between, I have added.
After insurance.
Yeah, 8200 as a net value. So I have marked this as unstatistical. So what I mean to say, I say the tax values are there, right? The
Yes.
tax values, it was referring from step number 110. But our net value 8200. 8200 is the net value. So better what I will do, I will delete this and save it. I between 90 to 100 I will add 91. And save it. Gross value 2270. Save it. So let's see how the system is calculating the net value. Net value, the currently it was calculated 9753. Okay. But still it is showing some values. Where is our condition gross value? On that basis, it has to calculate the tax, right? 1755. 4 something. But you clear with the concept, right? What is the usage of statisticals or not? So because our base value is referring based on the sequence 80 to 100 and 80 to 100. In between, if you try to add that value as a gross value, then the values will be cumulated. If you referred any other bifurcation steps in between those steps, it will calculate as the actual values and display as a net value. No, not clear, I guess. Let me try to add one more thing.
Sir, what I understood is whatever the value will check it. I mean, if we give description like gross value,
Yeah,
and if you click on, if you check it on a statistics, then that amount will not affect to the net value.
correct. That is correct. Um, and apart from that, see, first of all, the bifurcation steps will refer to the base values which we are given as a from values, from and to values. So I couldn't able to reproduce for your understanding. Mhm. The thing is, see, if I click this one more attempt, I will try to in simple way. I will try to add this statistical as a tax condition and save it. If I go to the condition it was hit to any accounting. No. Are you see there was some values earlier. Now it is not determined. See,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
but the fact is, if you go to the condition GWST, there was some values are there. The values not hit to our header net values. Okay.
Yes, sir. Now it is.
Now
Yeah.
understood, sir.
Yeah. So this was the usage of statistical. I was unmarking this one. The next field, print. So and one more thing, one more few points you can add it. And there was a statistical example of statistical conditions: VPRS, SKTO, and
Gross
KUMU.
value also is an example, no, sir.
What?
Gross value is also an example for statistical.
Those are all also gross value, net values, total scores, whatever the all the bifurcation steps as examples of the statistical condition. And VPRS, SKTO, KUMU. I'm typing here. This you are not here, so I am typing. VPRS, SKTO, KUMU, PI01, IV01. So PI01, IV01 are the intercompany condition type. KU is the cumulative condition type. Cumulative condition type in the sense when we are discussing the bill of materials. Okay. So you will came to know that KUME there was a condition type. I will show you in the system. Or else I will refer the standard requirement. RV. So this is a standard output type. So standard pricing procedure. Go to the controls. Somewhat definitely the KUMU might be maintained inside. They are also not used this one. Models. It will list out all the conditions types where and all it is using. So the currently using in the pricing procedure is G double all zeros one, SLOC1. These conditions only the condition type is using. So you can see here the statistical field is marked for those conditions.
Yes.
Okay. Make a note. The interview point of view, there is a condition type which is statistical. If I want to post to accounting, is it possible?
No, sir.
No. You can give the answer no, because it is marked as a statistical. It don't. It will not post to accounting,
And
and
it doesn't have any effect.
it doesn't have any effect on the net value. So there is a condition type. Another interview point of view question. There is a condition type which is statistical. Still, I want to post into accounting. Answer is condition class C along with ERU.
Condition plus
Condition class condition class E along with accurals ERU. So usually accurals will be used in the rebate concepts. My fetch is that currently having any rebate conditions. B all zeros one. So you can see here there was few condition types are there. The rebate conditions. For the rebate conditions only we will use that accurals as ERU. Okay, close this. Make a note that that's all about the interview point of view question. That's it. The next field is print.
Sir, can you repeat this last one, sir? There's a condition type which is marked statistically, but still I want to add.
Still we want to post it to GL. Then you have to maintain the condition class C along with accurals ERU.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the answer for that. So let me fetch. Is there already using any ERU condition class? See, there are so many condition types are there. That is, if you go to the B condition type BO01 is for the rebate condition. You can see the condition should be marked when you are placing that condition type into sales statement. The condition should be marked as statistical. But if you want to post it to accounting, you have to give the accurals as ERU. Then only it will post it into accounting. Okay. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And what is the next step? Print. Next, make it edit. Print.
Yes.
Next, this field controls whether to print the condition type value in the output or not.
The field controls whether the condition type.
Condition type value into output or not. So you can see there was three options will be there here. X means printed item level. S means printed totals level. A means general level. If it is blank, then should not print. You mark this. You add this. If it is blank, then it was not printed.
Sir, print means we'll take printout like that, physical or like that.
Yes, physical copy. If you want to print that condition value in the output, you have to mark here whether to print or not. So currently we are not marked anything. So far we are not moved to output determination. So we are not marked any condition type printed here. Okay.
Yes.
So if you don't want to print, you make it blank. If you want to print it item level, you have to make it X. If you want to print,
Like basically, the what are the fields we want to display in a invoice?
yes, basically what are the fields condition values you want to display it in the output level. Output, you aware of the output, right? So currently we are not generated any output. Let me see, is there any, we can generate any output? I don't know. We are also not, right? VBRK. So far any invoices we are created with our sales organization.
It's there is so many.
T100. So many, yeah.
It's not all well
Yeah.
large
So
step.
yeah, I will pick the latest one. Let's say there are so many outputs is already there, but processing status is failed. I don't know. When we move into the outputs, then we will try to, what could be the reason? Let's see. See, it's got failed. What could be the reason? Serious error during the processing. Exceptions, it was showing some. I don't want to waste the time here. So when we are discussing our output determination, we came to know. It is saying currently there was some issues with this customer and the print layouts. Okay. There was one successful IDOC, successful output got created. Let's see whether we can able to view this. It's a medium, print medium. So I don't think we can see because the output will send directly to the customer. You can see here, if I go to the output, the medium is 5 here. Let's say if 500 with medium, print medium, let's see whether it is allowing. No. With output, I will give it as manual, save it.
Now it is coming, sir.
No, it's not coming actually.
Before it was red mark is there, now it is there. No.
It's not, I am not processed actually. Mm. Let's see when we are moving forward at the output determination, then we came to know what could be the issue. So currently, so let's see, is there any outputs for the sales or no outputs? Output not found, it is saying something. access not found. Something. I will try to add COD4 sales or customer and distributor COD4. No. So it is saying the program missing. So some mapping need to be do. So initially when we are trying to create the sales order itself, we got some errors. So we try to remove everything for output determination point of view. Okay. Otherwise it is not allowing move forward. So I removed everything. So when once we are going to the output determination, we came to know how to set up that outputs and all. Okay. So far I couldn't able to show you what is the output in the SAP. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let me give this as this. But remember this, when we are when there was an option to print the out condition value in the output from the in the output pricing procedure controls. Okay. If you want to not print, then you can make it blank. If you want to print at totals level, then you can give X. If you want to print at item level, you have to give X. Okay. These are all the options. Just make it 3 points. If it is blank, it will not print. If it is X, then it printed item level. If it is S, then it printed totals level. Okay. That's all about this print and subtotal. Make it
Sir,
sub.
yes, sir, I was making out for yes, so which level, sir? Yes.
Yes is the printed
Total level.
totals level. Totals level.
From standard base price to discount, sir, that will print.
No, see in the output. In the output, na there was. See, it will show that customer details, material details. So let me fetch you. Wait, I will try to fetch any of the other examples from the other sales organization, any other enterprise structure which is posted successfully. Just try to execute. So there are so many got posted successfully. Let me go application for P3 and posting status. These are all the invoices for the different sales organizations. Okay, they are already posted successfully. You can see if it is posting status message, if it is one, then it is posted successfully. So I pick randomly, I pick any one of these invoice. Try to execute. Mhm. Output device. It is asking for the output device. Anyone I will pick. Not one. These are all. Status, I want to check anyone with one status. If I pick this one, this one failed. Output medium, I will give it as 1. Posting status is 1, output medium is 1. Okay, let me pick this one. You can see here, this is the one of the sample invoice output in the SAP. Okay, you can see
Yes.
there was some details of purchase order number and customer number. This is the customer related information, and this is material related
Material.
information. You can see the quantities, unit price, and the value of this. So print at the totals level. That means if you mark that, the values will be printed at totals level. This place it will print the condition type values.
If
Printed
you check,
item level. If printed
if you
item
check
level.
yes,
If you check yes, then it will print at this level. If you check X, then it will print at this level.
yes,
Okay. So there was the control. Okay.
Yes,
yes.
sir.
In the print. So example I shown you, but in our output how it is going to determine, I am also not sure. Let's see. During that output determination, we came to know this one. Okay.
Yes,
Go
sir.
back. I am closing this.
So in print column, where we have to check, sir?
You can see if you want to print at totals level. Yes, I selected this one as a X. If I want this has to print it at item level, then I marked as X and S. This one. That's it. This is the
For
usage
all
of.
condition type, we need to give this.
Yes, yes, yes. So save this. So this is the usage of print. Next, suddenly make a note. Subtotals. Up to 130, I will take the cost. No worries, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Subtotals will be used to store the values. Condition type.
It will be used to.
Store the values of condition type. In some temporary tables and fields. Noted.
Yes.
The purpose of the field is temporary fields for the purpose of further calculation. Okay. Subtotal will be used to store the values in condition types in some temporary tables and fields for the purpose of further calculation. Okay, guys.
Yes.
We do further calculation at alternative calculation type and alternative based. This is next further steps are there here. Alternative calculation type and alternative based type.
Yes, sir. Alternative calculation type.
So you can see here example, we are make it a subtotal field as B for the VPRS condition type.
Yes.
Yeah. Then it will store some values of VPRS condition values. It will store in this table. So, the VPRS condition is a cost condition. So currently don't have any effects because it's a material master cost prices, but the values will be stored in the subtotal. If we maintain it as B, if you want to calculate the VPRS values, then these values, whatever the you maintain in the subtotal, that will be useful in the with applying some formulas in the alternative calculation type and alternative base type. Okay.
Yes.
Subtotal will also use to update the sales statement values into credit management. Make a note.
What's the subtotal?
Subtotal will also use to update the sales statement values into credit management.
Also, sir, sorry, sir, come again, sir.
Subtotal will also use to update the sales document values into credit management. And subtotal for credit management is A.
Subtotal should be given only for header what we have created, sir. Or we
No,
can use for gross value or base price.
no, it's not like that actually. It's you don't think like in the German terminology is a subtotal is in that way you don't think. Subtotal is a special purpose is there. There is a special purpose. It will store
Ah,
some values into temporary tables. Okay,
ah.
tables. It will store some values in the temporary tables. If for the further calculation.
How come we know to give that subtotal?
Yeah, that's based on the client requirement. See, for example, in our case, client is requesting to give the discounts on the VPRS prices.
Yes.
For example, you we are having 9,000 material cost for each material. Okay, VPRS, that is a statistical. Okay, if they want to calculate the discount instead of rather than giving the direct discounts. So if this is the direct discounts, right? We are given the direct discounts to the customer like T001, T006 based on the customer material and anything. Okay.
Yes.
So now the request is they want to create the
Additional discount.
they want to give the discount based on the VPRS price. So currently the VPRS values don't have any effects on the invoices net value in the sales segment type. No, so but if they want to give the discounts on the based on the cost of the material, so we can write a formula and the alternative calculation type and alternative base type, so that it will calculate the discounts based on the VPRS. Okay.
Yes.
So the formulas and all, the formula designing and all will be done by the above consultants, but you have to provide the logic to them. What is the base value? What is the you have to provide some test cases so that they can understand. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the usage of subtotal. And one more point you noted, subtotal will also use to update billing document values into rebate agreements.
Sir, voice is not clear, sir. Not
Subtotal will also be used to update the billing document values into rebate agreement. Make a point. Subtotal for rebate agreement is 7.
Sir, after billing document,
Into rebate agreement.
Into rebate agreement. Subtotal for rebate agreement is 7.
Yes.
And subtotal for the cost is B. So we are already used cost subtotal is B. B for ball.
Yes.
Okay. Next field now. That's all about the subtotal. Okay.
Yes.
Next requirement. One second, guys. I will be back. Okay, guys. Make a headings. Requirement. Requirement is the condition which system will checks every time.
is a condition which system will.
Yeah. So requirement is the condition which system will check every time.
Yes.
While determining the condition type into sales statement. If the requirement fulfills, then only the condition type will be determined into sales type. Make a note.
If requirement is fulfilled.
Then only the condition type will be determined into sales statement. You see here what and all the requirements we are given so far. The standard requirement type 2. Make a note. Standard requirement type is 2.
Yes.
Yeah. So the standard requirement type 2 checks. They will ask what is the standard requirement type 2. And the standard requirement type 2 checks that pricing field in the item category should be X or B.
Checks that item.
Item category. Checks the item category. Pricing field in the item category. So you want me to show the example?
Yes, sir. So
Yeah. So the pricing controls is the transaction code for the item category control is Vivo V7. Okay. The standard item category TAN, which currently we are using. When we discussing about the item category controls, we will create our own item category. Okay. So it will check that pricing field in the item category control should be X or B. So what I will do, so I will unmark this one, mandatory one. Pricing field is try to save it. So what we are assigned to TR01, we are maintain the pricing requirement. I mean requirement is 2. Okay. And now try to create the sales order.
Now you went one partner, sir, that is N Vivo. What we went, sir?
Vivo V7 transaction code, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, transaction code for item category Vivo V7. Make a note.
yes.
So there we are unmarked the pricing field as a blank. So what we are assigned the requirement type to our base price is 2. So that will check whether the pricing field is X or B marked or not. So let me prove you that one. So let created this trying to create the sales order. Enter 1. You see, have you deleted any condition records?
No, sir.
No. But why this became 0? Because of this routine. It is checking whether the field is marked or not in the item category controls. If it is making X, because it's a standard one, please. So you can try for the test system. You can try anything. Okay, you
Yes.
can try anything until I will there. I will try to find out what might be the reason. Okay, I will save it and reprice it this one and replace it the pricing to X again. No, it's a config change, so we need to come back one more time. Enter. No prices are determined. You see. So that is the usage of requirement type. So what is the requirement? Requirement is the condition which system will checks every time while determining the condition type into sales statement. Okay. If the requirement fulfills, then only the condition type will be determined into sales statement. If requirement is not fulfills, then condition type will not be determined into sales statement. That is the usage of this requirement type fields. Okay. Have you noted up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Standard requirement type is 2, which will check for the item category. Item category pricing field has to be X or B. Then only the requirement type fulfills. Based on the requirement and the our base price condition type will be determined into sales statement.
Yes.
Yeah, and what and all we have used the requirement number. And standard condition type for the MWST is 10. Make a note.
We need to buy at this standard
Yeah,
ones.
you need to buy hard. And the standard condition type for PPRS condition type is 4.
So MW
ST, MWST is our tax condition.
for 10, then for tax.
Yes, it's a 10.
Majority will be 2 only, sir. Only for few things it changed.
No, yeah, majority, it's not like majority, but we are added conditions which with using this two only, but majority only 2 only, correct. Okay,
Then what are the changes, sir? 10 are then?
the VPRS,
10, 9.
VPRS is 4.
Yes.
So VPRS condition, what it will check? The VPRS condition type, anyway, we are already open the item category controls. I will show you. We'll check the determine cost field. So if you uncheck this one, okay,
Yes.
save it in item category control and try to create. So far currently it was determined the VPRS prices. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So like no, I try to create the sales order now. And you see this? There is a missing of VPRS condition. Either
Yes.
it should be above or below near to SKTO conditions which we are placed in the pricing procedure. It's above the SKTO condition time. Okay.
Yes.
So it is missing in the sales statement. So make a note. The requirement 4 checks the determined cost field in the item category should be checked.
Yes.
Okay. So I was replacing the changes. Item category, I was marking the determined cost again. Save it. Let me try to determine cost. It's not coming. So now again I can see the VPRS prices. I have replaced the settings back. So it's picking the VPRS prices. Okay. This is about VPRS conditions type. And standard requirement for SKTO condition type is 55. Sorry, 9.
Yes.
So where is the cash discount field? It is in the material master. So if I go to the material F8, it will take you to cash discount field in the sales arc one view. You can see cash discount. Okay, guys.
Yes.
So if I try to change this, sales arc one T100 01. If I unmark this cash discount field and save it. So Now we go and see in the conditions. There was missing of SKTO condition. Okay.
Yes.
So this is how the requirement will work. The requirement for SKTO condition type is 9. Make a note. Requirement for SKTO condition type is 9. Requirement 9 checks the cash discount field in the material master. Should be checked. Okay. So I am replacing one more time because we want to determine SKTO condition. Okay, guys.
Yes, sir.
Clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is all about requirement, and requirement type for the R100 condition type is 55. Make a note. Discount type for R100. Discount for R100 condition type is 55.
Sir, will they ask in interview what is the requirement for cash discount?
Yes, yes, yes. See, it depends on the interviewer how they will having the time. Actually, they will ask anything, but better you practice during my sessions. After that, you stop practicing and try to uh, prepare the material. Okay, okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So the requirement type for R100 is 55. They will ask anything. So the requirement 55, what it will check? It will check, 1 second. Yeah. So requirement 55 checks the pricing field in the item category should be B. Okay, make a note. Requirement 55 checks that pricing field in item category should be B. We are not discussed about the item category control so far. So you are not aware of the controls, what and all here in the item category. Okay.
Yes.
So once we have discussed that one, you came to know what is the purpose of that one. So if I go to the item category, free goods item category, it should be B. If I make it EA, the requirement failed, so it will not determine R100 condition type into sales statement. Okay. Okay, guys.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Clear? Yeah. So I'm not changing anything. I just replace it with B only. The next requirement noted, requirement for PI 00 and IV 00 condition type is 22.
PA00, sir.
PI 01 and IV 01. So these are I have already mentioned in. You can say PI 00 and IV 00.
01.
Sorry, PI 01 and IV 01. The requirement type is 22. So where and all that requirement is different, and then only I was entering the things.
For yes, sir, for SKTO it is 9 no, sir.
SKTO, it's fine, correct. It should be for the VPRS, it should be
4.
So,
for R100 55.
sir,
And NRAB, we are not discussed this one. This is also condition.
if for PI01 and IV01, what it will check, sir? Item category, that it is.
22.
No, in item category B or that
No,
price.
it's not only the item category. They're having a different setup. So PA00, IV00 is the intercompany conditions. So what it will check, the ordering company and delivery company. Make a note. PA00 and IV00 requirement type is 22. The 22 checks, requirement 22 checks. Ordering company and delivery company should be different. So in the intercompany sales, what we will do, we will sell the goods to other company code. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that requirement, it will be checked under the requirement 22. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
It's,
another
it checks whether there are two different companies for delivering goods and ordering.
yeah, it will check the two different company codes. Whether it's a ordering company and delivery company should not be the same. If it is same, that the condition itself, it will fail. So that is the usage of the requirement 22. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And other requirement is NRAB. Other condition type NRAB. So where and all it is different. There only I was mentioned. So NRAB condition type is 59. So this is also related to free goods condition type. It will check whether the item category pricing field is B or not. So
Sir,
the
what
both the yeah, NRAB condition type is also the free good free goods condition type. Likewise, we have R100, right? We do have the NRAB condition type. For that requirement type is
sir?
15. Yes.
Sir, now this NRAB, you said it is for free goods condition type.
Yes.
So while checking item category, we should use TANN.
Yeah, we should use it will check for the TANN item category. Correct.
Okay,
So
all this we are using for TAN. Now for free goods, you should check for item category TANN.
yeah, TANN. Correct. So there was already predefined some routines are there. If you want to show me the routines, I will direct you any one of these. The logic will be written by the above consultant. Don't panic with that. The transaction code for the routines is VOFM. Go inside.
Sir, how to remember all these transactions codes, sir?
Yeah, you need to prepare. That's all. There is no other thing. If I go inside to this, see, there was checks like check KOMP PRSTD equal to B. What I said, it was checking in the code level. So for example, I opened the requirement 55. Requirement 55 is for what?
Inner
Reuse.
Hmm?
R100.
R100. What is the purpose of this R100?
This total discount also.
Yeah, it is used for the free of charge materials. And the requirement 55, they are written the check. You can see KOMP PRSFD equal to B. That means PRSFD is item category VOV7. Enter. TN, go to details. Any one of the TN, I went there. I want to check that what is the field name. I will go to the technical. So PRSFD should be
Field name.
code, should be B. Here, this is what you are written in the ABAP language. Okay. If check KOMP PRSFD equal to B, then only Sarso Basi equal to 0. Then system determined into sales statement. If it is other than B, it should not determine into sales statement. R1 under condition type. Okay. So this is how they will write the routines for the requirement for the each requirement. Okay. Yeah. And apart from that, so other rebate condition types, you know, it BO01 is one of our rebate condition. It will, the requirement type for the rebate condition type is 24. So always the rebate condition types will be determined into sales statement. The control is 24. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So requirement 24 checks that whether that the invoice, whether it should only determine at the time of invoice creation only. So if I want to open that requirement type 24 here, see, only in billing document, you can see the description, only in billing document. If I go inside the code, so they are written like PBTYP equal to invoice, credit memo request, returns, include pro forma invoices. So in these invoices only it will generate. In sales order, it won't generate any rebate condition types. Okay. The code behind that rebate conditions. So the interview point of view, they will ask, what is the requirement 24? It will check.
Rebate conditions.
Yeah, rebate conditions. So what is the purpose of rebate condition 24? Requirement 24. So requirement 24 checks that whether the invoice whether it is whether it is a invoice or not. If it is invoice, then only the rebate conditions will be determined into document. In the sales order, you don't see any rebate conditions in the sales order level. Okay. The control is requirement 24. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's all about requirement. I was given the very different requirement. If I had this one up to this, requirement SKTO for 9, PI0, IB0 to 22, VPRS is 4, R155, NRAB 59. Rebate conditions is, see there are so many rebate conditions, BO02, 02, B 003. For all of them, the requirement type is 24. It will check that whether the created document is or not. If it is not the invoice, then it will not determine. That is the purpose of this requirement. Okay. And PR00 standard requirement. What is the PR00 standard requirement?
Base price.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, 2. And what it will check? It will check in item category. The pricing field should be X or B. Make a note. Requirement type 2 checks that in item category, pricing field should be X or B. If it is not X or B, it will not determine. Okay. I shown you, I think. Just now I shown that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the purpose of requirement. The next field. Alternative calculation type. Make a head. Alternative calculation type.
Yes, sir.
So alternative calculation type is a formula. Make a note.
Formula.
We use alternative calculation type if the calculation part of condition type is not standard.
Use alternate calculation type is, sorry, come again.
Alternative calculation type is a formula. We use alternative calculation type if the calculation part of condition type is not standard.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can see here alternative calculation type. So far we are not maintained any calculations for the alternative calculation type. But let me try to explain you in simple way. So make a note. What is standard calculation? It's what is not yet standard calculation means. So when you maintain the condition records in VK11, that is the standard calculations, right? For all of these condition types, we maintain the calculation type in VK11 transaction, correct?
Yes, sir.
So that those are all the straightforward condition type values directly determined into sales document. But if you give any calculation in the alternative calculation type, there were some few cases. So if you want to determine the some taxes based on the some value. So those in that case you don't go and maintain the condition records. So you need to use the formula to calculate that values. You need to give the formula here in the alternative calculation type.
Without mapping that condition type in condition records.
Yeah, without it is not possible to maintain the condition records for any cases. We give the formula so that system will directly propose the condition type value into sales tax. Make a
Yes.
note. If you maintain the formula in the alternative calculation type, then we don't need to maintain the condition records in week 11.
If we maintain the formula in alternative calculation type, we no need to maintain in standard calculation type. Sir.
Yeah, if you if we maintain the formula in the alternative calculation type, then we don't need to maintain the condition records in VK11. Then system will directly propose the condition type values. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the usage of alternative calculation type. The formulas we are not going to create. So I'm not going inside. If they want, if client requirements to, so let me explain you the next identity you make it alternative base type.
Yes.
Yeah, alternative base type is a formula.
Yes.
If the base value is not standard, then we will go for the alternative calculation type.
Then we will go to the alternative.
Then we will go for the alternative calculation, alternative base type. So you can see here for the MWST, there was already some calculation alternative base type we are already membered. Let me see how the calculation type is written. This is 16. No release orders. If I go inside, AOMP, EVRNT not equal to space, then only it will, what is KOMP, EVR, purchasing document number. So this is how the calculation types. See, for example, you don't want to be complicated. So I will give you an example where the base value is using. So client requirement is they want to charge the base value more than the cost of the material. They want to charge the base value. Base value in the sense our case
It is.
TR01. Okay, the base value. So they don't want to maintain the condition records for the TR01. Okay. So what they want is they want calculation based on the VPRS, cost of the material. Okay. For example, VPRS, the material is, the cost of the material is 9,000, which we are maintaining the material master. Okay. You are with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So on the 9,000, you want to add 10% to the cost of the material. So it will be considered as a base value. In that case, we will go for the base type calculation, and we will maintain, we will create some formula like VPRS into 10%. So that means VPRS is 9,000, and into 10% it will be 900. So 900 plus 9,000. How much it was? 9,900. It will display it as a base value. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the usage of alternative calculation type and alternative base type. Okay. Not much more that purely is a technical stuff. This was, but you have to give the logic to the technical people. So this is how you need to calculate. You can write the coding so that they will write it in this way. For example, if I go for the any of the calculation, these and all the formulas, they will write in this way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
They have to give VPRS into 10% equal to PR00. So in that way, they will write the logic here. So no need to maintain the condition records. So system will directly propose the base values. Okay. So next side heading, make a note. Account key. Account key. So account key is the one of the parameter to determine revenue GL accounts.
Determine.
Account key is the one of the parameter to determine revenue GL account.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The standard account key is
ERL.
ERL. ERL. Is a sales revenue. ERL is the sales revenue.
For discount, it is ERS.
For discounts, ERS, sales deductions. For the rebate, ERB, rebate, sales deductions, again deductions, ERB. There's so many are there, but you know how to create the account keys, right?
Yes.
In the last class we discussed, go to V31 transaction and you create your own account keys. Okay, we are created a TIN, right? In our case, is TIN.
Insurance, TIN.
Yeah, insurance. We are created our own account key. Okay.
Yes.
So this is account key is one of the parameter to determine revenue GL accounts into sales document. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The standard account key is ERL, that is sales revenue. ERS for the sales deductions. For the rebate, ERB. That is also the sales deductions. Sales deduction, rebate, sales deductions. And next important is ERU, rebate accruals.
Yes.
MWS we are given, right? MWS for tax on supply, sales or purchasing. These are all the important account keys. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Next field is accruals. Guys, tomorrow I am going to ask this. If you explain all of this, then only we will go to the further process. Okay. Okay. Next key is accruals.
Yes.
So accruals we only use at the time of rebate processings. Make a note. Accruals. Accruals we use in this rebate concepts. You know rebates, what it is, what is rebate?
Special discount.
Yeah, it's a special discount which will be valid over a period of time. So accruals, what it if also note the point. Accruals is a provisional account.
Sir, sir, come again, sir.
Accruals is the provisional account. Provisional account.
Provisional.
Yeah, provisional account. Which will help to keep some money aside from each transaction. To meet the future requirements. Noted?
Yes.
So accruals, we use accruals in the rebate concept. So accruals is a professional account which will help to keep some money aside from each transaction to meet the future requirements of the rebate settlement. So rebates, how it will work? So over a period of time, the rebate will be there. Okay. So if customer is purchased 5,000 quantities, okay, then we are going to announce 2% discount, 2% as a rebate account. Okay. So in day by day, he was purchasing 5,000, 5,000, 500, 500, 500 units of that particular material. Okay, guys,
Yes.
listen. So if customer is, we are announcing the rebate like if anyone purchases 500 units of the material, then the customer is eligible for the rebate of 2%. Okay. So day by day, what he did, one day he was purchased 10 units, and second day he was 20 units, and third day he was purchased 40 units, and finally he reached to the mark 500 unit mark. So he was getting 2% discount. Okay. That everything amount, the 2% will be stored aside in the accruals, which will maintain one GL account to that accruals. The money, the 2% out of the 2% of that 500 units, assume that there will be 1 lakh rupees. Okay. The 1 lakh rupees will be stored under the transaction and keep it the money aside. It will keep the money aside. It will not show you it in any revenues. It will keep that money as a, it's a kind of saving. Okay. Once the rebate period is over, so it will calculate the enter value. The customer is purchased this many unit, so he is eligible for the 2% 2% rebate. So the money will be settled with the help of these accruals. Okay. The
Yes.
2%, see, in the day to day, you never notice the 2% will be uh, one fine day he was reached the mark of 500 units. But system what it will do, it will save that 2% amount in that transaction somewhere.
Sir, for example, so
Uh,
today he transacted 100 units.
yes.
So the 2% that amount, some amount asides that keeps.
Yeah, that
Once
money
I
is,
reach 500 units, so
yes.
that 2% will go to him.
Yeah, that provisional account. Once the rebate period is closed, now we are going to give that rebate to that customer. That means
Yes,
we are going to give that 2% to that
2% for
customer.
500 units.
500 units. The 2% it was now in our case it was charged 1 lakh rupees. So that 1 lakh rupees suddenly, uh, if I directly, we should not give directly 1 lakh rupee from the our pocket, right? That will be stored under the accruals amount. Real account it will stored. It will be saved. So the amount easy to settle them. At the time of rebate period is over, the person is eligible for the rebate of 2%. So the money is stored under the GL, that accrual GL. We are stored that money and we can settle them. So this is the usage of account accruals. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, this will be helpful for those who use credit cards
Mm,
to
yeah,
purchase.
in the real time you can correlate that one, but
Yes,
we are using the accruals in the rebate concept only. Okay.
yes, yes. Okay.
So I'm removing this one. So these are all the 16 steps about the rebates. Okay. Please let me know if you have any confusion, anything. At least you need to by heart that everything orally and verbally you have to by heart that. Even if you that much you can prepare, like they will start the interview itself. What are the 16 fields? What is the usage? Can you please describe? You have to tell them the each step, everything you have to tell them.
With
What is the
example.
usage of step? What is the usage of contour? What is condition type description from to requirement, manual required, statistical, print, subtotal, requirement calculation type, base type, alternative calculation type, alternative base type, they will ask definitely, and account keys and accuracy. So these are all about the 16 fields in the pricing procedure. Okay, guys.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
I'm feeling I'm exhausted. So can we schedule the call after 1 or 2 hours? We are going to discuss that condition type control today.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you don't mind, if you have any programs, okay, then or else we will schedule the meeting by 3:30, 4 o'clock. What do you think?
Yes, sir, you can. I don't have any.
Yeah, Prashant, for you.
Sir, I need to go out.
Hmm.
Okay, sir.
I
How
feel
much
like
time?
that. So it's hardly 1 hour for condition type controls. There are so these many controls are there. Mm, For example, any one of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It another 1.5 hour it will take, man.
Then pocket will take for 2 hours
Yeah,
because in middle we'll be asking for doubts and all.
yeah. So what do you think then?
Tomorrow, sir. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be available. Tomorrow I have some other planning. So
Yes,
today
sir.
night itself I am going outside somewhere.
Yes, sir.
So if you had a lunch, then we will discuss. We will try to finish within 1 hour. What do you think? 2:30? Can I schedule?
Prashant sir, at what time you want to go out?
Sir, after 3:30.
After 3:30 is fine for you?
Yeah, yes, sir. I given bike for service. I will get it
Okay.
back, sir.
Yeah. By 4 o'clock, I'm going to schedule one more class. Huh?
Yes, yes,
4 to 4:30. Sorry, 4 to 5 at least. Huh?
yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. We will try to discuss this one. And after this, we are going for the revenue account determination. Okay.
Yes, sir.
From Monday onwards, we are looking. We are So better before finishing the pricing, I thought that this condition should be very well known by you, and you should be practiced one
Yes.
and one. That is what my intention is. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to schedule by 4 o'clock. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.